we should be back up and running, hopefully, all being well. Apologies, like I say, about the break in the stream, but something dropped off and it didn't look right, so I thought we'd just restart, keep it fresh. So anyway, back to business as we were. As you can see, this is what the shortlist looks like. Rasmus has just left, and Mason Mount's just left. There we go. So it's left us 46 million. I'm thinking from the suggestions through chat, we came up with a short-term replacement for Højlund to compete with Mateta in Larsen, Strand Larsen. High rated, bit older, so we could implement him straight into the side, all being well. Valued somewhere between 25 to 30-ish million, which would leave us about 15 to 20, give or take how much that deal does go through, for to get Asensio. I'd like Scalvini, and we might have to wait for him till we've got some more money in the summer. But I'm thinking get Asensio, get Larsen, and then maybe look at Edison in the summer. So I think, based on the conditions of what chat was saying earlier, that's what we're going to do. So let's go for the bigger, higher rated player, or more expensive player, should I say, and try and get Larsen through the door. See what they say. So let's go in for... I need to be careful here because we're on deadline day as well, so if I mess it up and lowball, they could slam the door. I'm going to say 27 million, so 3 million over valuation. Let's see what they come back with. They've said 27 million is fine. They want a sell-on clause. And to be honest, just to make the deal go through and not upset at this point on the deadline day, I'm just going to let it happen. So 27 million would leave us about 19 left for... not Scalvini, no. You're getting carried away with yourself. Asensio 10 to 13. So I'm just thinking, is there anyone else we could go for? I mean, we could go for Martinez, but Onana deserves the run in towards the end of the season. So we'll get Asensio through. We'll get Larsen through. And see what we're left with. They've said 10 to 13, so let's offer 11. Hopefully it doesn't upset them too much. They want Maguire. I need Maguire. At this point in time, I need Maguire. If we were at the summer window, I'd say, yeah, maybe you can have him. But for now, I need him. 11.5. 11.5 plus 1%. Fine, have it. 1%. What's the point in that? At least make it 10%. Right. 79,000 a week at 75 rated compared to 31,000 a week at 80 rated. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Right, let's try and get Larsen through the door on not too much of a high wage. Not going to be a long-term plan, but for now, he does the job. So he'll be a... Would you accept rotation? You're probably not going to. Important. Right, we'll have to accept that. Important's fine. 3 years is fine. No release clause. Wait, what did I just buy him for? Do I want a release clause? We'll say no, and if they put one on, then they can have it. They don't want one. Of course they don't. Right. Let's offer 65k a week, and then if I offer him 300 up front, he'll give us a starting point. Oh dear. Backfired. We need a plan B. Apparently it's an insult. So that means, because we're at deadline day, we can't get Larsen. So unfortunately, I've just upset Jamal, because he's a player he recommended. But what I'll do is hold off on him and reassess in the summer window, which doesn't help me now, but or we could... Ooh, do we try and get a Langer in? I need to be clever here. I mean, how much is Edison? No, not got enough money. Jonathan David? He's going to be so much as well. Think. Such a shame that didn't go through. I mean, I've doubled his wages. He's on 30 grand. I've gave him 65 and a bloody sign-on, and he's still not happy. Might be a sign of things. Wasn't meant to be, maybe. I do need to buy him, though. He can play right back, but we don't use a right back. We'll go through with this deal because, you know, I need a centre back. We've been saying that. That's a good deal to do. What we might do is then we'll look at the transfer list and see if anyone's 4 years. That's perfect. No release clause. Be good. See, this is going to screw me over now, isn't it? Have I got to match their wages then? Right, look, give me, play ball with me here. Accept 70,000. Fine, cool. We got one deal over the line. It's not a complete disaster. Asensio joins as backup in a position we were very, very slim on. So Heaven will now actually stay in the reserves, which is unfortunate for him, but we shouldn't be recalling on him as a bloody backup centre-back. Not in the Premier League. Not as a title-winning side either. So that's a good bit of business so far. For sure. I don't question that. So there we go. That looks better. Asensio, Maguire and Cresmer are the backups to Yoro, Otavio and De Ligt for now. For now. Might reassess Maguire in the summer. Heaven can go on loan next season. I think that works. Collier will go on loan next season. We need some more reserve players. Might loan out Dorgu as well. Might get your feedback on that too. But we also need a striker. We really need a striker. We can't end the season with no striker. Back up to Mateta. Bruno. Man City. I'm going to reject it because there's literally no point even entertaining it. It won't go through. We've run out of time. So let's have a look and see on the transfer list. Is there anyone here on the transfer list that would do me a job? Let's find out. Probably not, annoyingly. I thought that was Amanda Brotier then. It's not. Miguel Borja. Did we look at free agents in the striker? I don't know if we did. But we will do now. Right. We have no one of any quality at the minute. Could I potentially loan someone in? I mean, a name comes to mind because I saw him flash up that he was linked to Liverpool, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to afford him. How much does he go for? 50. Yeah, he's at Liverpool as well, there you go. So, we're too late to the party on that. We might need to look at loaning someone. Which wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, because then we could go all out next season and buy someone we actually want rather than... I need to be careful who I go for though. Angel Correa. Would you let me loan him? No. Okay. Just interested to see if Simon Madison... Didn't even notice he wasn't in the Spurs side, to be honest. Who... You wouldn't let me line him, would you? Hasn't he been on fire for Atletico Madrid? I'm sure he has. In real life. Who Barca got? Karim Konate. Why do I feel like they'd let him come on loan? Might be worth looking at. They've got Bruno Ramirez. That's a big purchase for a team that's got no money apparently. He looks like a beast as well. Tell you what, let's see, would they let us loan him? Teams were going for him though. Liverpool were looking at him. So would Dortmund. He looks like, yeah, I could imagine him at Dortmund, to be honest. He might be worth looking at. And this is what I don't understand. The player's recently joined the club and won't move again, but yet Liverpool and Dortmund could try and purchase him. Or is that because he joined Barcelona and rejected? Oh, I don't know. This game sometimes gives me headaches. Well, that's Barcelona off the cards then. Oh, there we go. Let's see who they've got up top. Alvaro, Munoz, Wilfried Gnonto. Really? Who've Sociedad got up front? Oscarson, Sadiq. Hugo Duro. He's 26. How much would he cost to buy? Okay. He might be a cheap little alternative to play behind Mateta for now, just to get us through till the summer. I would have liked Canate, but would they let me loan him? That's a shame. If they let me loan him, that would have been perfect. I can't believe that Larson deal didn't go through. That's really messed it up for me, that has. We've managed to get the centre-back in, but we need to replace Højlund. How we do that, we either get someone on loan till the summer, but the loan market on this game is messed up, man. Really messed up. I mean, I haven't actually looked at who is officially on loan, but I bet you it's going to be no one good. There's not one 70-rated player there. Oh dear. Who could we look at in the French league? Let's have a look there. I need ideas for a strike. Who are you? Abline. Matisse Abline? Albine? No, it's definitely Abline. Yeah. Balogun. Bring him back to the Premier League, maybe? But I haven't got loads of money, this is the thing. Buadu? 25. Not great, is he? Catrone? Jonathan David? Just can't bloody afford him. Do you know what? That'd be quite funny, that would. Bringing back Memphis Depay. Do we do that? Why do I feel like that would be something that we should consider doing? Bolo. Is Ramos still at PSG? Joshua King. Lacazette. There he is. But he's going to be down as a first team player, isn't he? That's so annoying. Would you let me loan Depay? No. And he just joined there. Great. I don't know what I was considering that, to be honest. Sorry, I know this is very long-winded. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of where we go from here, because Højlund's left unexpectedly on the last hour of the deadline day. So we've got to replace him somehow. We've got to bring someone in. We can't continue with just Mateta up front. Not for the last 3 months of the season. unless we're happy with just a top 4 finish. I'm not expecting to win the league in the first season, but the way we've been going, we've been top pretty much the whole time, so it'd be a shame to throw it away now. Adley? Michi Batshuayi, wow. Bayer? It's just too much money again. Boniface? He's not going to bloody leave there, is he? Burkhart? Ekatike? I mean, he's perfect. Do you know what? We'll put him in the shortlist. I think him and Jonathan David are 2 players we really need to consider in the summer when we have money. Griezmann. I just feel like a player like that would be perfect to do the job we need. He'd come in, sit there on the bench, come on, score a few goals. Because Mateta's doing the job, but all it takes is one injury. And then we're in a spot of bother. Adam Plojek. See, I don't really see him as a striker. I see him more as a cam, but fair enough. He's playing there, so. Jovic. Luka Jovic. Harry Kane. Obviously not going to happen. Lookman, now at Dortmund. Moreno, at Frankfurt. Moreno. Old though, isn't he? Very old. Openda, 70 million, wow. Orban. Poulsen. There's a player from a few years ago. Yusuf Poulsen. Still there at Leipzig as well. Fair play. Patrick Schick. Who was the other one? Shesko. Is he in this league? It's not, is he? Tell you what though, not a bad shout. How much is he? Probably a lot, to be honest. He's only 22 as well. Oh no, he must have been in there. I've just gone past him probably. He's a player we should consider in the summer as well. Linked to Arsenal and Man United in real life. But that doesn't help me right now. I'm getting carried away again. We've got a deadline day to deal with and I'm talking about the next transfer window. Right, where do we go? We need a striker. Give me an idea, chat. I need a striker. The Larson deal fell apart on the last day, in the last hour of deadline day. Because of his wages. We offered him, I think it was 65k a week and 300k up front, and they said no. So that's not meant to be at the minute. I'm just getting carried away with potential signings for the summer here, but I need someone to replace Rasmus Højlund. He's left. He's gone to Everton for about 28 million, I believe. We've signed a centre back, which we were very thin on the ground with. We needed a backup centre back, so we've got that. That's sorted. We're left with 32 million to get a striker. Who do we get? You're too much. You're too much. Too much. I could go for Hugo Duro. You won't join because you've just joined Barcelona, so that's a headache. Otherwise, I probably could have put a bid in for you. Is he the player I want? Oh, there's a better way of doing this. Go to Italy. Then do that. I am thinking that there might be a player in the Saudi League. Tammy Abraham from Roma. Bring him back to the Premier League. Could he do his job for us? Put him in the loan list, in the transfer list for now. I have just thought of someone, and you will laugh. But if I come across him, I'll let you know if he's here or not. Castellanos. He looks fairly decent, doesn't he? 30-ish million, so it will cost me quite a bit more than that. Santiago Castro. He looks like a player. Obviously he is a player, but you know what I mean. 21, 78 rated. Let's stick him in the shortlist. Showing great potential. Promising, promising. Right. We're getting names now, this is good. Names that are actually somewhat doable, so... We need to make a we need to make a decision on where we go. Because I need to sign someone, that's for sure. Santiago Jimenez, slightly out of our budget. Would have been a good player. Victor Gyökeres has joined Juventus. It's a good signing, that is, for them. I thought that's a Thierry Henry then. I was like, pretty sure that's not Thierry Henry. Moises Keane. Matteo Joseph. Interesting. There he is. Do we bring him back? Do we bring him back? For a laugh. To get him that Premier League title for Man United. I'm considering it. I'm seriously considering it. Who was the other one? Who did I think of just then? Oh, the Saudi League, didn't I? That was right. Let's have a quick look in here. And then we'll make a decision on one of the players that's in there. Right, here we go. So, any standout names? Who's that? Nope. Musa Barrow. Duran? Look at how expensive he is, though. He's supposed to be leaving again. I heard that today. He's only been there 6 months. And he's on about leaving, going to... I did hear. Where was it? Was it Fenerbahce? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm getting stories confused there. But he's definitely leaving, though. After 6 months of being there. So I don't know if he's caused problems or what, but... Marcus Leonardo. Never heard of that name before. He's only 22. He looks decent as well, doesn't he? Where have they got him from? God knows. Mitrovic. Experienced. Do we get the Ronaldo regen? I had him in the shortlist earlier on. Accidentally removed him from the shortlist. Ooh, okay. Right, I've got headaches. Ivan Toney would be perfect. Let's have a look. Chat, I might need your opinion here. I see a few of you lurking in the background. Give me your opinions. I need a backup striker to Mateta. He's done a very good job for us this season. Hoyland's left. We've got about 30 million. Do we go for Ivan Toney, who's going to cost us, I was going to say probably less than 20 million. Do we go for Ronaldo regen? Oh, he's just joined. He won't leave. Okay, not him then. Do we go for Lukaku? I don't think we're going to go for Abraham. Remove that. Get rid of Abraham. He's going to be back up to Mateta. Who could be back up to Mateta? I just think it would be funny to get Romelu Lukaku. His wage is high though, isn't it? Ivan Toney. Who's the more usable though? Lukaku's quicker than I thought he was going to be honest. I mean, he's only 4 behind Ivan Toney for pace. I would have bought the Ronaldo regen, but he won't even negotiate, look. Or do we go for someone like Castro? One for the future. I just think if we go for Lukaku, he's going to want to start. I'm not prepared to start at the minute. Waders, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate you coming on by. You've just enrolled yourself into the giveaway, providing you follow me for 30 days or more. We're doing a giveaway on the channel. W stream. What do you mean? W stream. Win stream? Oh, nice, man. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway. So basically, all you got to do is follow the channel, stay following for 30 days, and then it enrolls you into a £50 giveaway. Once the winner's decided on stream, I'll communicate with them privately, and then they can decide what platform they want it. So it can be a Nintendo Store code, PlayStation Network code, Microsoft, Xbox, Steam, or you could just say, actually, can I have the £50 cash sent to my bank through PayPal or another protected method, which I'm happy to do. Of course, man, great idea. Yeah, no worries. And then if it goes well, we'll look at doing something similar on the YouTube channel as well, which is the same tag, Saxter Gaming, where all the previous streams get uploaded, because I know people like to use different platforms. Hopefully you're well though and enjoying the content. I'm having a headache at the minute trying to sign a striker. The last hour of deadline day, and I'm trying to rush through a deal so that I've got more than one striker. I stream also. I started on career mode. Nice one. I'm in the second season, mate. So what I've done is I've used the live starts and took over Man United at the end of last season after the final game. So it's technically the second season, but my first. And I'm sat first in the league, but got knocked out of the Carabao Cup semis, and FA Cup was early on against Everton, surprisingly. But yeah, I'll quickly look at the squad for you, just to give you an idea where I'm at. Tried to go for a realistic rebuild, so I've sold Sancho and Rashford, get them out. Not much at all, mate. About 30 million's left in the budget. Mateta's up top. Højlund was the backup. He's just left and gone to Everton on the deadline day. I've got Desiree out left. Cunha and Burmo both linked to United in real life. Douglas Luiz has come out as well and said that he might be on his way back to the Premier League to Dad. And if you've seen that article, I did come across that online. Otavio, very good signing at the left-sided centre-back position. Quaresma as well. We've just only signed Asensio as a backup because we only had Heaven as the third place backup. But that's the squad, that's the reserves. It's very thin now, and we're down to the wire. Balogun as a backup. Okay, I did go past him earlier. Sorry, I was just looking at my shortlist. These were the strikers I was looking at. This is the Ronaldo. I thought it was a pre-gen, but it's the regen, so no. And he wouldn't join anyway, but I just thought it'd be a laugh. Maybe bring back someone like Lukaku or Ivan Toney to the Premier League, just for experience. But I'm worried how much he's going to want in terms of playtime and wages. But you're saying look at Balogun, yeah? Let's have a quick look. I think I did go past him in the French league earlier on. Trying to remember what his rating was. I'm going to say it was about 78 rated. Did I get that right? 81 rated, so he's better than I thought. Okay. That's not a bad shout, you know. Quite young. He might do a job. I was thinking we could, because I was looking into the possible signing of he's decent in game also. Okay, nice one, nice one. That's good to know. Definitely good to know. Bear me 2 seconds. Sorry, just let me adjust my headset. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. Apologies. Yeah, I was looking at maybe getting a well-known striker to come back to the league and do a job, but Balogun's not a bad shout at all. I'll sub on your YouTube now. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. I'll have to take a look at your content. Is it Wadders on Twitch as well, is it? Who are you in your save, anyway? Right, do you know what? We'll look at doing Balogun as a deal. Crystal Palace wanted him, so I think this is a deal we could probably get done, to be honest. Yeah, man. Cool. From the UK as well, is it? Or do you live somewhere else? Always interested to know where you guys are watching from. I'm going to go in at a bid of 29 million, by the way, just to get things started, because I don't want to mess this up. It is, like I say, transfer deadline day. We did have a deal agreed for, who was it now? Larson, but he rejected the wages, and I doubled his wages, and he still rejected it. So they're going to accept a deal with Mainu involved. or a value of about 32-ish million off the top of my head. So I'm going to remove Mainu, and we'll go in for that sort of figure. If no, not going to be able to afford it. Let's go for 30 then. That's not going to be enough though, is it? Right, UK. Oh, nice one. Me too, man, me too. Not like the accent gives it away or anything, but hey ho. Right, 29 million, and I'll be cheeky. I was moaning about selling clauses earlier, but at this point in time, I will do anything to get this deal over the line. Appreciate the sub, buddy. When I play my career mode on stream, either Plymouth Argyle, good shout, or my lower league Spanish save. Oh, really? What team in the Spanish league are you? That's quite a good idea, to be honest. What, like a Road to Glory sort of thing, then? Oh, this Balogun deal is going to cost me a fortune, I think. Because they won't accept that. And even if I offered 30 million. I haven't got enough in wages. Is there anyone I could involve in the deal? Do you know what? This is another deal that's not going to go through. You play the game enough, you know how it works, mate. When the game decides... Burgers CF low. I have not heard of that team, I cannot lie. But that my knowledge of second tier Spanish teams is not the best. Not compared to the UK anyway. Plymouth Argyle, that's an interesting one. Are you a Plymouth fan then, are you? If you are, I'd love to know your opinion on Wayne Rooney. I shouldn't laugh. Plymouth fan, yeah, cool. I didn't either. Well, no, fair play. I think you sound similar to how I play the game. You like to give yourself a challenge, go abroad. I was thinking about doing that, to be honest, with this save. I was going to go somewhere and try and go through the ranks, but when United had the season they had, I was like, do you know what? That's a starting point for a stream, that is. So, can't say on Twitch what I think, lol. Oh, that's so... Do you know what? Fair play. Without saying anything, you said everything. I love it. Right, I'm going to offer 30 million. I don't know why, because I can't afford the wages, so do you know what? I'm going to have to end negotiations there. Someone's bloody messing around in their garden next door, and all I can hear is mowing. Hang on. Let me just close this door. Bear with me. Relegated us, that's all I need to say. Yeah. Do you know what? It's some players think it's their God-given right because they were a good player that they're going to be a good manager. It don't work like that. I was on stream the other day talking to a few guys in the chat, and excuse me, we were talking about Zidane. That was the obvious one, and Guardiola, where they're quite fortunate with the squads they've had and they've done well with management. But then you look at managers like Arne Slot or Jose Mourinho or Ancelotti, where like when you think of players throughout the years, those names don't scream out as, oh, they were really good players, but they're very good managers. It's just crazy. Like Lampard, perfect example, shit manager. Mind you, he's doing an alright job at Coventry now, to be fair, but still. Gerrard did well at Rangers, but that's about it as a manager. But then you've got Rooney, which, as you've just said, everywhere he goes, he just causes problems, which I just think's... I shouldn't laugh, but I just think it's funny. You know, like, why these clubs think, yeah, he would do a good job there. It's like, where's the pedigree? Where's the proof that he does a good job as a manager? There isn't. They're going off his name as a player. And I get it. It gets fans through the door and, you know, merchandise and memorabilia all goes up. And there's only so much money you can make off that before you realise your performances are being hindered because the manager doesn't know what he's doing. A bit like me right now. I need to find a striker. And I'm running out of options quickly. Ivan Toney. The price is doable. Okay, help me decide. Waiters, help me decide. Lukaku or Toney? Because I think Castro, I think he's going to cost too much. I know it says there 24 million, but I'm worried they're going to take the mick with it. So I'm thinking either Lukaku, because I could probably lowball that amount. Yeah, look, it says 18.9. I'm thinking go for Ivan Toney or Lukaku. Is my opinion. But I'll let you have a minute to get back to me on that one. dear me. Let's go in for Ivan Toney. Let's see what this deal would cost me to do. I'm here, lol, just sorting something. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to gauge feedback. I'm going into this deal just seeing what the markup is and what it's going to cost me. So I won't go into wages. We'll make the decision together. Let's offer market value and see what they say. 15 million on the nose. Why does everyone want Mainu? If I wanted you to have Mainu, I'd have him on the transfer list. Is he on the transfer list? No. Unless I accidentally did it, which that would be something I'd do. 15 million. No, whoa! I've just mugged myself off. You know what I've done there. Oh, that's another deal we're going to have to pull out of. For God's sake. One job. All I had to do was remove the player. And I've bloody involved him. You can't even retract the offer, can you? You've just got to go into bloody negotiations. Oh, it goes from bad to worse. This is just not meant to be. Not meant to be. So that's one less striker to choose from. What a disaster. If the loan system worked on this game, which I'm sure you're aware of, Waders, you could go in for a Lukaku or someone that's not playing and get a loan. But, I mean, even the Larson one, he's on 31 grand a week. I said, here's 300 grand up front and 65 grand a week. And he says, no, the wages you're offering my player are an insult. Are they really? I forgot in Celta Vigo you were on hundreds of thousands and deserved that over here. Right, 2 seconds, guys. Just need to find something. Bear with me. I'm not sure. Sorry, Sam. Right, apologies about that. I'm here. Just sorting something myself out, actually, ironically. I need a striker. Yeah, I need a striker. I need one now. Let's go for Lukaku. Let's see what it's going to cost me. I can't believe I just messed that up. Just talking about messing deals up and being a bloody bad manager like Wayne Rooney. And then I'm going to go and do that myself. Right. I'm going to lowball this and say, can I have Lukaku for 20 million, please? With a cherry on top. Conte, make it happen. 20 million plus Ahmad. So in other words, 22 million. Okay. Let's try that then. 22.5 million. Look, I'm nice. I even throw 500 quid in there for you. No, that's bad maths. 500 grand. Apologies. It's been a long day. Don't judge me. 22.5. I've done it again. Oh, I quit. I've done it again. Someone help me. It's been such a long day. I've not removed the player again. At this point, do I just quit? Wasted. This game is wasted on me. 2 deals would have gone through. I've messed him up. Why didn't I remove the players? God, that's so annoying. I'm running out of ideas. I said don't judge me. You have every right to judge me on those 2 bad transactions I just tried to do. Okay. I feel like just giving away the £50 for that. Christ. Castro. Let's make it happen. Because if it doesn't, then I do quit. Right. 20 million. No additional player. 21.5. Right, we're going to make this deal happen. We are going to make this deal happen, and you're going to say, well done. 21 plus 10%, because I'm not bothered at this point. Oh, you are very persistent, aren't you? 21. We have a deal. Thank God for that. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. Negotiate. Yes, please. Let's get a striker in and move on with our lives. Because I've been sat on this last hour. On this last hour of the deadline day for what feels like ages. Right, rotation. Cool. You're only 21, so let's try a 4-year deal. This purchase might go somewhere here. I don't know why, but I'm getting like striker for now / winger or cam vibes off this kid. Let's see. Don't mess the wages up. Don't mess the wages up. So all you've got to do is get the wages right. 100 grand plus. No. You're doing it the wrong around. 100 grand signing on bonus plus. He's already on 39 grand a week. 80. Do it for me. Come on, don't take the mick. Boom. He's in. We've done it. I feel like I've won the league. We've done it. All I had to do was get a backup striker. I've done it. Probably not the player I wanted, but we've got a deal in. So on deadline day, we do make changes. And it was a grade A. Not that it means anything. You know. Right. Just ignore those absolute cock-ups of a disaster. Excuse my French. So. Dorgu replaces onto the reserves. Castro. Beautiful. Wonderful. Bayinda can come out. Asensio can go in. Look at that. We're making progress. It's taken a while, but we are getting there. I said we would. But this squad still looks very thin. We've got a lot of work to do on this summer. Right. Wrap this window up, please. Take it away from me. Player? No. Yeah, ignore that. I don't want to ever see that email again. 2-player set talks with other clubs. No thanks. Just go. Disappear. 2 offers. Who for? Garnacho and Ahmad. No and no. No and no. How do you, actually, if you're still there, Waders, how do you find, just in your opinion, how do you find Streaming FC? I'm obviously new to it, but I just want other people's feedback, and who better to ask than someone that does it themselves? I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I just don't think it has the audience it deserves. I think Ultimate Team is just shadowing this game so much. We were just talking earlier on in the stream, and you can probably check it out in the highlights later on YouTube or on the Twitch. The game should be broken into 2. I think Ultimate Team now is such its own identity. They should go along with it like Fortnite, where it's a free download. You can play it whether you've got the disc for the game or not, and then the disc version of the game is solely like, not offline, because you can still play head-to-head with your mates and stuff on seasons, but the main focus for the disc version of the game is your manager mode, is, you know, you be a pro or play a career, whatever you want to brand it as, going forward. That, to me, is where they're missing the trick. And I get it, it's a finance thing, and Ultimate Team's a cash cow, why would they turn their back on it, blah, 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 blah. But I think what they don't realise is a lot of the previous players would come back to FC or FIFA, whatever you want to call it, if the enhancement was there on career mode. But it isn't, it's just neglected. So it's a shame, it really is. But we still enjoy it, we still like it, we're still here. We try not to give up just yet. 4-point gap though between us and Liverpool now, so we're growing, we're getting there. Brighton are closing in on Liverpool as well. Wow, look at that. That top 4 is really starting to become a challenge. Fair play. Man City still down in 8th. I thought they were going to catch up quick, but they've stayed there. They were as low as, I think it was 12th earlier on in the season. So, and we're only 24 games in. You know, I was hoping we'd make more progress in the stream today, but deadline day and whatnot just took over. So I think for this one against Forest, who sit in 15th, yep, we are going to sim. Get to the Newcastle game. Just looking at the time, trying to work it out. What we'll do is we'll sim the Notts Forest game, play the Newcastle game, sim the Palace game, and then that gets us to March. And then I think we leave that there for today. I think. Let's see how we do. But for now, when's the game after this? Yeah, we've got a week. That's fine. We don't need to worry about squad rotation too much. Yeah. Full strength 11 up against Nottingham Forest away from home. Bit of a dodgy fixture, but they are in 15th. Get me a win, lads. It's a 3-1 win. And Burmo with a goal. Mateta and Douglas Luiz, which I believe might be his first goal of the season for us. So this game is W. Not sure where you're going with that one, but okay. Marshmallow, thanks for the input there, mate. Hopefully you're referencing it as this game is a win. Your stream looks amazing. I appreciate the compliment there, mate. Very much so. Be sure to leave a follow on the channel if you're enjoying it. Come back for more. We are running a giveaway as well, so if you do follow the channel, could win yourself £50 voucher. I really liked your gaming. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Over on YouTube as well, Saxter Gaming. All the previous streams can be found over on YouTube as well, so if you do enjoy watching it once it's been recorded, or you prefer not to catch it live, then over on YouTube's the place to be. I will also try playing this game. Do it, mate. It is a good game once you get into it, but you've just got to ignore a few headaches that come along with it, but I think that's just FIFA, and it has been for a few years. You will also become a pro someday. I really appreciate the feedback there, mate. I just followed you. Thank you very much. What is that, on YouTube or Twitch? I've just got confirmation on that. If I ask you something you won't mind, right? I will try and answer if I can. No harm in asking. Go on. Appreciate the follow, though. Okay. If I ask... Yeah, I've read that right, haven't I? If I ask you something you won't mind. No, I won't mind. Like I say... By the way, I make drawings on my tablet. Would you like to see that? Depends what they're of. If they're relevant, I'd say yes. If there's something I feel like I might not want to see, then maybe not for me, mate. But worth asking the question. Are you on Discord? I am, but at the moment in time, excuse me. Oh, my throat's blown up. I am on Discord, but at this moment in time, I haven't got myself a... What do you want to call it? Private room or private chat or whatever. Oh, that's your Discord name, is it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, what I'd like to think one day, our community would be big enough to maybe have our own Discord server. If you want to, I think I've left it open so you can whisper me. If you want to whisper me anything private on Twitch, feel free to. But at this moment in time, I'm staying clear of Discord just for now, just to keep things easier for me. Because the minute I have to then have a stream as well as OBS as well as a Discord, that'll just be an absolute headache for me. So I'll be sure to check it out afterwards, don't worry. But for now, I'm going to swear my attention to Newcastle at home. Have I got him on the bench? Castro, yeah, I have. Cool. So Castro is on the bench for this one. Is that what you were going to ask me? I feel like you were going to ask me something and then you said, oh, by the way. If that was it, then maybe we could check it out. But I feel like there was a question you were going to ask. Anyway, Newcastle. Let's try and get a win. If you haven't played FC 25, I'd recommend you do. Depends what platform you're on, because sometimes, you know, spending 60 quid It's quite a look. Looks like you're so focused in the game. This is my Discord. I got something to show you. Message me. I know. I tried to stay engaged with the chat as much as I can. Whether that's we're just chilling in the menus like we were, or even now when we're playing. So I'm not one of these that kind of stays silent and only wait for the ball to go out. I'll do what I can to keep up with the chat as much as I can, even if Newcastle do cause me headaches. Come on, Mateta, give it to Cunha. Nice early goal, maybe 1-0. Happy days. Look at that. See, multitasking. These women say that men can't multitask. Me and Cunha say we can. Talking to you, scoring goals. What more do you want? Good goal as well. Cut inside, and Burmo finds his teammate, and Cunha slots it away. Those two have been prolific since they've joined. Been involved in a lot of our goals this season.
So the action continues, and it's up to the Magpies.
Great start. I'm trying to remember where I saw, I think it was PSG. Whoa, alright, Jolinton. Calm down, mate. Yeah, that's alright. Isaac, shot goes wide. Yeah, I think I was looking through, obviously when we were searching for strikers. I'm sure I saw Bruno Guimaraes has gone to PSG. So obviously Newcastle are feeling the effect of that. Might be why they're not as high up as you'd expect. And Burmo, Mateta's made a move here. Good first touch. Outside the box, have a go. Shot drags wide. Should be 2-0, I think. Oh, did he save that? Fair enough. Bruno, whip it in. Near post. Mateta can't get there. Poor corner in the end. Come on, Desiree. Bit of footwork. Bruno. The switch is on here for Mbermo. Looks for it. As you touch. Not bad. Cunha. Here's the two of them linking up again. Ah, Lewis Hall gets a foot in. He's done well there. It's good blocking by Yoro. Cunha. Come on, Mbermo, make a move. Go one way then the other. Cunha. Mateta. Looking for Douglas Luiz. Newcastle come away with it. Isaac. Out wide to Harvey Barnes. And Burmo with some defending. That's brilliant. When we come away with it nicely. There might be a break on here. Mateta. Finds Cunha. And Burmo. Back to Cunha. Back to Mbermo. This is good. Back post Desiree. Looking to nod it back across goal. Livramento did well there. Murphy. Yoro says thank you. Keep the ball moving. Emery. That's a poor pass. Looking for Bruno there. There was no avenue. Oh, Zubimendi. That's not a bad purchase, considering they lost Guimaraes. Bit of a like for like there. Emery. Bruno. Driving at Newcastle's defence. Mateta should be onside and is. Good footwork. Crowd want him to shoot. And Burmo. Heavy touch and Lewis Hall will take it away. 10 to go till half time. I'd say it's been all us so far. Have I just jinxed it? Murphy down that left hand side. What a cross. What a goal. I have just jinxed it. Of course I have. What do they call it? Commentator's curse. Live in action. You heard it here first. Just as I was saying we were doing so well, Murphy tears it down our left hand side defence. Great cross as well, and Alexander Isak just slams it in on the volley. Such a dangerous striker he is. What a tackle that was. Livramento is all over the place for them in a minute. Get onside. Wanted to play it to Mbermo and he's miles offside. He's onside now though. Go on, take it past Hall. Go on. Ref, handball, no. Emery, get there. Yeah, well played. Bruno. Desiree. Trying to go around the outside of Livramento. He's having the game of his life at the minute, he is. Tavio. Well played. Desiree tries to go around him again. Cuts back. Louise. Mateta. Desiree. Still Desiree. Goes for goal. Nick Pope with a good save. And that'll be half time. Newcastle will come back into it. Definitely more difficult towards the end of the end of the first half there. More solid at the back. Important save from Nick Pope right at the end there. And that goal from him, can't take it away from him. Right, do I want to make a change? Not at the minute. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll bring Ahmad on. Why not? Desiree can go off. See what Ahmad can do on that left-hand side.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us.
I wouldn't mind a win here. Open up that gap between us and Liverpool. Newcastle driving through the middle of our defence. It's a big save from Onana. He's had to do that a few times for us this season. We switch off at the break and then they come flying out. Handball. It was going to be a corner anyway, so either way. Newcastle get the chance to go 2-1 up. Isak over the free kick, weirdly enough. Not a bad delivery though. I'm sure they prefer for him to be in the middle. Come on, Emery. Let's get the game going. Ahmad, see what you can do. Tries to take on Tonali and be greedy. Loses out. What a ball. Joelinton. De Ligt tries to get a foot in. Big save. Luckily, Yoro wins the header. Cunha. And Burmo. Mateta. Cunha. Come on, United. This is good. Mateta. He's got Bruno waiting. He's going to go alone. It's Mateta. Save from Pope. And Newcastle clear their lines again. Ahmad with the knockdown. Good tackle from Emery. Ref says free kick though. Come on, I played the ball there, ref. There was nothing wrong with that. Isak. De Ligt with a strong challenge. Bruno. Ahmad out wide. It's a good run. Mateta wants it. He's found him. Great save from Pope again. 63 minutes in. We're going to cue some more changes. We'll go for Mainu on for Douglas Luiz. We'll go Garnacho on for Mbermo and Castro for Mateta. He gets his debut. Let's see what he can do off the bench. Go short to Mainu. To Bruno. The angle's there. Goes for goal. Good save again, Nick Pope. Will go direct into the box from the short corner. Castro underneath it. Newcastle clear away. Ahmad. Kobe. Cunha. Just got to keep the ball moving. Garnacho in that gap. Cunha. Ahmad's got space. Looking for Castro. Newcastle clear again. Here is Castro. Looking for Bruno. Ahmad on the overlap. Castro's in the box. Ahmad looking for him. Defender somehow hooks it out for another corner. We're turning it up now. We want that winner. Again, we'll go for a cross once the 1-2's happened. Bruno whips one in. Cunha underneath it. Flashes wide. 15 to go. Can Newcastle hang on? They've done well to do so at the minute. It's been all us in this second half. Mainu.
15 minutes left for play.
It was Ahmad, not Mainu, but still. Good pressure. Long, looking for Isak. Mainu puts him under pressure and does enough. Cunha. Garnacho. Castro was making a run, but Newcastle pinch it off his toes. There's Mainu winning it back. He's done well since he's come on. Cunha. Emre. Bruno. Cunha. Castro. Dying to get involved. Here he is. Good footwork. Cunha looking for Castro again with the return ball. Newcastle again mopping it up at the back. Tonali. Joelinton. Yoro does just enough there. Just enough. Bruno. Cunha. Garnacho. This is good. Is there one last chance? Cunha. Garnacho. Ref says play on. Advantage. Mainu on the edge. Ahmad. Twinkle toes in the middle. Looking for that gap to run into. Mainu. Ahmad. Castro waiting. On debut. Wins it for Man United. It's 2-1. It took a while. But the new man takes his chance. Slots it in under Pope. And if you're going to make a name for yourself, what better way to do it? It's a great goal. He's had to be there at the right time. He waited. The ball came in. It was a good little 1-2 out wide with Ahmad and Mainu. And Santiago Castro gets his first goal of the season. And it might be a very important one. 4 minutes added on. We just need to shut the door now. One to go. Don't let him score now. Isak goes for it. Anana with a good strong save. Ref says it's time for the corner. Newcastle are going to throw everything at this. In it comes from Murphy. It's deep. Shah's underneath it. Luckily the header goes wide. And the referee puts me out my misery. I was hanging on there, clinging on. It's a good win. Frustration for Newcastle. We needed the 3 points there. Hopefully, it opens that gap up between us and Liverpool. Let's see how they did in their fixture. I think they did. Oh no, I think they did play today.
Some questions
when we
regarding
did.
the match.
We'll encourage Delict. That was a very good performance from him. Cunha, he did well as well. He's been such a good
Thanks
player
so much for your time. That's all the questions.
this season for us. Did Liverpool win? No, they didn't. That's huge. Who did they drop points against? Well, they beat Palace, but the gap wasn't that before. When did they... Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to work it out. Oh, they drew against Everton. The Merseyside derby. So there you go. Happy days. 6 points clear now. And Chelsea have come up into third. So Brighton have fell off. Man City up into 7th. So things starting to take place in the league now. We're up against Palace next to a rock bottom. Everton managed to lift it. I was betting on them getting relegated, but Rasmus Højlund's doing the job for them over there by the looks of it. We'll deal with the unread messages. Agate, yeah, I do rely on you when it matters. I'm proud of Anana, even though he's still only 82 rated. And for Xerxes as well. If you guys haven't seen it, check out the YouTube Shorts video that I recently put up of Xerxes' looping header. I tell you what, whoever says FIFA headers are broken, watch that header. Very good goal. From a corner too, I believe. I'm sure it was a corner. But we'll get into this Crystal Palace game now, and we will sim it. Hopefully, we won't drop points. They are sat rock bottom, and the team is knackered. Look at that. So we will start rotating players. Hopefully, not too many to cause us an issue, but we'll go with that for now. Heaven can be on the bench. Bienda can be on the bench. Just don't want to risk injuries to our key players. Collier can be on the bench. And Dorgu can be on the bench as well. There we go. Please be a win, lads. Don't mess this up. It's a draw. Do you know what? I'll take it. They've got a lot to play for. Mateta gets a goal against his old side 2 minutes in. Arda Imola, 42 minutes, equalises. Asensio comes on for Otavio, so he gets some minutes as well. It's not a loss. I'm happy with that. We can't win them all. And we've drawn, to be fair, we have drawn quite a lot of games this season, so probably come to expect it. Delict, really down about not getting picked. You want to play every week. Leeds up next. But that's us heading into March with only 2 fixtures, so I think this is where we'll pull it. We've been live across both streams, best part of 3 hours, so appreciate all the feedback, all the contributions in the chat. We've had some good interaction today, some followers as well, thanks to Marshmallow, Jamal and Waders, which of course we appreciate. Don't forget, for those watching that haven't, please do follow the Twitch channel, Saxter Gaming, whether you're watching the YouTube video, come across to Twitch where I'm live regularly, jump into chat, come say hello, or just leave the channel a follow. You'll enroll yourself into the £50 giveaway on Twitch. You've got to stay followed for 30 days and you'll be automatically enrolled. So at the end of July, because I'm recording this on the 28th of June, so at the end of July, one lucky person will win the value of £50, whether that be a voucher for the store of their choice, whether it's a PSN, Nintendo store, Xbox, Microsoft, whatever it is you want, or it's just a simple PayPal transaction. £50 to one lucky winner. All you've got to do, follow the Twitch channel and stay followed for 30 days. There we go. Been a long old day for me. I worked this morning, come home and done Twitch ever since for about 3 hours on and off, so hopefully you've enjoyed. We've made some progress. Deadline day was chaos. I will upload across to YouTube as I do. There'll be 2 segments because we did take a short break as well, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to like the YouTube videos and subscribe to the channel too. That's always a bonus for me. And don't forget to click that follow button on Twitch. Too many of you guys are watching and not followed. You'll miss out on the giveaway. £50 could be yours, and hopefully you'll be the lucky winner. But till then, I'll see you guys very soon.